If you're like me and you got yourself a Tesla Model 3 and you got white seats and now you want white seat covers to protect it, or you got black seats and you want to try having white seats and see how that feels, well then check this out. What's up guys, Myung here from Camera to Freedom, and I love my Tesla Model 3. I've been making videos ever since I got it about 3 months ago, and it's been a blast having fun with it. I love this car. I love it so much that I have never in my life have given any of my cars in the past this much attention. I'm getting all the accessories, cleaning it almost every week, and I'm making a bunch of videos about it, and it's been so fun doing so. I've been thinking about getting seat covers for the Tesla Model 3 because I got white seat covers, and some of my friends told me that also has a Tesla. They told me that they don't want white seat covers because they don't want to stress about it, right? Because we got kids and, you know, it's going to get messy and it's too much stress to think about having white seat covers. And yes, they do clean very easily, but you do have to maintain it all the time, right? I catch myself cleaning my white seat covers almost every other day because, you know, I'll kind of rub some dirt on it, or my boy will jump in there and he'll have some dirt on it, and, you know, I don't want it to sit there for so long, being afraid that it might become a permanent stain, so I just wipe it down when I get home. But, you know, it's a little bit of a stress. Just, you know, it's really there. It's a little stress. You're not, with my every other car, all the black seats, I never think about and stress about the car seats. I clean it every once in a while and that's it. But with the white seats, you could kind of stress a little about it. So I finally pulled the trigger and got myself a seat cover. Now, they're also white, and I know that sounds crazy, but with the seat covers, you could easily just throw them away if they get permanently damaged and just get another seat cover. And it's not that expensive. It's about $250 or so in Amazon. I will put the link below in case you're interested in it. And if you do purchase from it, I definitely appreciate you big times. Yes. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you. Just like everything else that we love, right? Like, for example, our phone. Come on. 99.99% of us have cases covering our phone. Obviously, the iPhone by itself looks absolutely amazing. And I wish that I could just carry that around without any case. But you want some kind of protection on it, so we get cases for it. Right? What else do we do? A lot of us who has Teslas and other cars that we really love, we end up putting vinyl covers on it, protection, right? Ceramic coatings on it. We do everything to protect our investment because we did spend about $60,000 on this, so we don't want it to be dirty and, you know, messed up in just a matter of days, right? So we want to protect the things that we really care about. And it does sound crazy getting white seat covers to cover white seats, but you know, a lot of us do it. So I'm gonna show you guys how I install the white seats, how long it's gonna take me, and then I'm gonna give you guys a little review about it, if it feels comfortable or not, or if it looks good or not. So let's go and check this out. So, and then we have the back row, some adjustments.
Yeah. They hate when you elevate. They're stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. Yeah. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. Ain't no chance I'm coming down, no. Got this whole view to myself, yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation, now I got rollies, all in rotation. Hop on a jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Water no bed like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go ball out in Vegas. Living a life like I'm rich and I'm famous.
Guys, just a quick note, if you guys are interested in this dope Tesla sexy t-shirt, it fits really well, it's very soft. I do have a link below for it, and if you do purchase them, I love you for it, so thank you for that. It took me 1 hour to do the front side, and it took me another hour at another day to do the back side, so I'm actually on my third day because I driven around and got a chance to really feel the seat. The seat covers don't actually make the seat any softer or harder. It kind of feels the same. I mean, to be honest with you, maybe it's a little bit firmer because of the fact that it's now on top of the fake leather and the cushion. So there's like a, you know, the original leather seat that's in between it. So it does give it a little bit of firmness, but it's still very comfortable to sit on. I do love the texture. It has like a little basketball texture to it compared to like the smooth texture the original seat has. And it's got little holes, so that way it does air out and doesn't like capture in the moisture. So I do like the fact that it's got holes and air the inside. So the car seat is definitely perfect for, you know, people like me who has white seats, who gets kind of paranoid about getting it dirty. And I catch myself cleaning the seat almost every other day, if not every day. Every time I see like a little stain, I always have to go and wipe it down. I don't want it to be a permanent stain, right? I also got color guard so that, you know, my jeans don't have like a permanent blue stains that I've seen on some of the photos online. You get this permanent blue stain on the white seats. So I try to protect it as much as I can. And just like having your iPhone, you know, without a case, right? If you don't have a case, you kind of feel very paranoid about carrying it around. But if you do have a case, you're not as paranoid. I've dropped my phone a couple of times. It survived. It's kind of like the seats. The seats are only like about $260. I mean, it is pricey, right? I mean, it's not $260 is, you know, it's not cheap, but it definitely is a lot cheaper than the original seats. If you were to tear or mess up your original seats, who knows how long it'll take for the Tesla to fix your seat or replace it. And I can't even imagine how expensive that'll be. Now I have a sense of calmness to it. My boy and I, we were hanging out here last night. It's got some stains on it and it didn't bother me. This morning when I was driving back and forth from work, it didn't bother me. I was like, you know, I'll eventually get it cleaned, and I'm taking my time and not really being worried about it compared to if it was on the original seats. It'll kind of bug me a little bit more, right? So I do love the idea that I'm not as stressed anymore. It's perfect if you have black seats and now you want to try out white seats. And vice versa. If you have white seat, you could go and get the black seats. All this time, all my life, I thought all the car seats that I've seen in other cars, they look very generic, right? There's always car seats, one size fit all. And every time I do see one in like my friend's car or online, it doesn't look that good. It just looks like, oh, look at this generic car seat that just kind of like goes over your seat. And it doesn't look OEM. It doesn't look like it's meant for it. But these car seats, they look like it's, if you just glance at it, it looks like the original Tesla seat. So I love that. It has a high quality feel to it. It's not perfect. I think I didn't do a good job installing it. It took me 2 hours to get it installed, but if I give it another try, it'll probably just take me 30 minutes. It's kind of like fixing up an IKEA furniture, right? Your first try kind of takes a long time. You're looking at instructions, you're looking for the tools, and it's just back and forth. It takes time, but once you do it once, second time you don't need instructions, then you could like quickly get it fitted. So you might be a lot better than me installing these car seats. I definitely did a horrible job, but even at being horrible at installing car seats, I think it still looks great. I've even seen a black and white version online too, so I will put the Amazon link below, and if you do buy it from my link, I definitely appreciate you. Well, overall, I definitely love the car seats. I feel so much more secure inside, so I like that feeling. So I definitely recommend it if you are looking to get your Tesla and you are like me and you're stressed about having white seats, or have black seats and you just want to protect it, right? So it's kind of weird, isn't it? My iPhone, I love the way how my iPhones look, and I wish that I could just carry it without the case because I love the way it looks and feels in my hand. But you know, most of us don't want to do that. We want to protect our expensive investments. As long as we know in our heart that underneath it, there's a beautiful piece of masterpiece, and that's what really counts, right? So anyways, if you watched the video all the way through, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button. And if you have any questions about Teslas, hit me up in the comments. I will reply to you, and I will see you next time.